Luna Ascending by Zaina Wilder. Copyright Zaina Wilder 2024. All rights reserved. Prologue. Freya. The hand grasping at my wrist is fat and clammy. A revolting warm breath in my ear sends a shiver of disgust down my spine. Well, hello there, Freya. I've come to collect. You're late, and the boss doesn't like to be kept waiting, the jerk says. Wrenching out of his grasp, I swing around to face him. Hands off, bozo! I have it, damn it! These things take time. You can't make them overnight. His nose wrinkles, like he'd rather I didn't have the painting ready. The way his fingers are twitching, this shithead would love to take his frustrations out on me. I back away, recognising him. He's a low-class thug, grand aspirations and no morals. His boss is far, far worse. I turn, opening my apartment's flimsy door with a shoulder barge, and jerk my head for him to follow. Taking a steadying breath, I force my shoulders to relax. He doesn't need to know about the creeping apprehension in the pit of my stomach. If it weren't for my stupid family, I wouldn't be stuck in this impossible situation. I'm only 23, for Pete's sake. I've got a job, I'm keeping my head above water. That should be enough. At this rate, I may never pay off my stepdad's debt, and every time I make a counterfeit painting, I risk being caught. Thank the goddess for small mercies. At least the boss listens a little. There are only a few minor artists I can pull off well enough to scam the dealers. He doesn't push me to copy better-known works, not yet at least. If only I could save enough to go to art college. But at least they're safe. My family is safe, so long as I stick to the contract. If I hadn't stepped in, a shiver creeps up my spine. By now, my wee brother would be a drug mule and my sister a gang whore. All because my stepdad has a gambling problem, because he borrowed from a ruthless criminal to fund his habit. I'll never see him as my dad. He has no morals. He was willing to destroy this family just to save his own skin. Not that I get any thanks for making a better deal, for saving their asses. Because, of course, it's more proof I think I'm better than them. It's more proof that I'm above myself. Having aspirations to escape this backwater hellhole makes me the black sheep. My family are toxic as all hell. But shit, they're still my family. I can't let them come to harm, not if my art gives us an out. Carefully packaging the latest painting, I hand it reluctantly to the lowlife looming in my tiny living room. He better transport it safely. I normally take them myself, but I ran out of time. My place isn't much. It's a shitty, rented flat that's cold and damp, but it's mine. I hate having this scumbag in here. The man's eyes glint as he hefts the painting up. Boss man said he's been watching you. You're growing up. Says he has a thing for redheads. He'll reduce your debt if you let him take you out to dinner, then to bed. He grins wickedly, licking his fat, ugly lips at the thought. Heat rises up my neck and my face flushes. I'll never screw the boss to pay my stepdad's debt. What the hairy hell is wrong with people? Get out now. The answer is no. The answer's always going to be no. Tell your boss to keep his grubby little fingers off me and my family, I hiss. Feisty. He'd like that. I'm a hair's breadth from exploding. The back of my neck is on fire as I try to swallow down my rage. I need to calm down. These are not people to get mouthy with, to piss off. I pinch the bridge of my nose and deliberately slow my breathing. Take the painting and leave, asshole. Now. He glares at me for a beat too long before turning for the door. The boss doesn't like being disappointed, wee lass. He doesn't like it at all. The door clicks behind him and I sag against it, my knees finally giving out as the adrenaline subsides. Rubbing the birthmark on my neck, I realise it's tingling again. Birthmarks shouldn't change, but I swear mine does. Yet another of my body's nutty quirks. My stinging neck only distracts me for a few seconds before my worries slam me back to reality. Shit. Did I get away with that? Or is my reaction about to bite me in the ass? Chapter 1. Dirk. My father is failing both the pack and the watch. Maybe he's always been viciously stubborn and power-hungry, and I just didn't notice. Or maybe it's the fade. His decisions are worsening. He's a tyrant. It was almost destined to happen. No alpha can rule forever, but rather than waning quietly, he's sowing discord and discontent. I've never understood his obsession with purity, nor his damn misogyny, but his hard-line, outdated attitude is forcing us into a corner we can't afford to be stuck in. He's our pack alpha and the head of the Fenrir Watch, and the timing simply could not be worse. We need a new direction, quickly. The pack needs me. It wasn't meant to be like this. Until 15 years ago, I was simply the alpha's spoiled second-born, set up for a cushy life, at liberty to explore whatever profession or passion I wanted. But since Hela vanished, I've been the sole focus of my father's crushing obsession with an heir. I'm what he wanted, a male to take the helm. He seemed almost glad my sister left, but I'm sure he wasn't expecting me to fight him every step of my training. How could I not? The closer we come to my ascension, to my moving the pack into the 21st century, the less enthusiastic he is. It's too soon for him, and it's too damn soon for me, but he's leaving me little choice. We might be the most dominant pack in Scotland, in all of Europe, but we're not the biggest. We can't afford any more desertions. I can't even blame the pack members who leave. Who would want to bring up daughters here? My bloody father imposed a restriction on all females. Once mated, they stay home. As if they were delicate little flowers, not bloody wolf shifters. Archaic and idiotic. If our numbers decrease much further, we won't be able to keep other packs out of our territory. Not even the strength we gain from being the Fenrir Watch, the protectors of the Doras. Not even that will hold our rivals off forever. Other packs will move in, and the damn coven too. They're worse than carrion, already circling as my father fails. The pack can't afford that, and neither can the watch. Shit. I have to step up. Soon. It's my duty. But I'd will there to be almost any other way. But to become alpha peacefully, I need a Luna. I need a mate. There's no time to search for my fated mate, if she even exists. The very concept is nearly urban legend now. The pack doesn't have the luxury of waiting till their alpha heir finds the one. Nope, the fade has put paid to fated mates. For me at least, like it has to so much else. All supernaturals, shifters included, are losing their powers. It's why we're already at the brink of war with the coven. Everyone is hungry for what little power, magical or otherwise, that they can grab. Fated mates, destined for each other by the goddess from birth, are far more powerful than the rest of us. We were one of the last packs to notice a drop in their numbers. I suspect being so close to the Doras helped us stave off the effect of the fade a little longer. But there are no fated mates in our pack in my generation so far. None. Even if I hoped the odd fated mate pairing might still be made, I'm out of time. I know what I need to do. I need to find a suitable, strong woman to be my chosen mate, to be my Luna. And I have to become the alpha my pack need. The idea sits uncomfortably on my skin, prickling at me. It sends my wolf into a dark rage. Whirling around, I hit out at the wall. A cloud of plaster falls on the floor, and with it, my mood plummets. This uneasiness, the discord it has forced between me and my wolf, it's miserable. My muscles tense, and I lash out at the wall again with a powerful hook. This time, the plaster crumbles entirely, leaving a gaping hole. Glancing at my knuckles, I take in the blood and the weird angle of my little finger. Frustrated, I swing away. I have to be at peace with this, but I don't feel any kind of bloody zen. I'm not ready to settle down. It feels like a shitty idea, but I sure as hell won't let the pack down. There isn't a choice. Not really. I have to do what my father did. I have to take a chosen mate. A lunar right is antiquated nonsense, but it serves a purpose. I'll choose my Luna from the eligible she-wolves. We'll make it work, between us. Humans make arranged marriages work all the time, for goddess's sake. If they can do it, if my parents could do it, then so can I. My wolf will just need to get used to her. Having a warm body in my bed, it shouldn't be a hardship. I strap my busted knuckles together to ensure the fingers heal straight and then hunt out my beta, Tavy. Today, the delegates arrived with their charges. Alpha-born she-wolves who are either coming of age or of age. A smirk finally pulls at the corner of my mouth as I step out my luxurious quarters. At least, I can enjoy this process, right? These women are here, battling for my attention. They want me. Or, at least, they want to be Luna. Tavy escorted the girls to their quarters hours ago. Where the hell is he? I'll see them in the morning, but I'm itching for a rundown. Hearing the dry facts from my father and his council didn't exactly set my world on fire. But that wrinkled bunch of withered nutjobs could probably make the sexiest woman on the planet sound like a plain Jane. They whittled down the field for me, based on pack politics alone. Tomorrow, I finally get to meet the remaining candidates. There damn well better be a few lookers in there, preferably with some intelligence to match. Snorting, I pad through the pack house. This is going to be the weirdest job interview these women have ever had. Tavy, ever the romantic, is dead against a lunar right, but I can't afford to be soppy. We need to make the best alliances if we're going to stay on top. It's not like rights are a new thing. They've happened for centuries, when they've had to. Hell, I scrub a hand through my hair as my wolf snarls in my chest. Who am I trying to convince? Finally, Tavy strolls casually into the room. So, what are they like? Any stunners? Any surprises? Anyone we know? I throw my questions at him. Tavy rolls his eyes. I wish you wouldn't encourage this, Dirk, he grumbles. It's not natural. I don't care if the council condones it. What if your fated mate shows up and you're hitched to one of those power-hungry she-wolves? What then? Enough! My voice takes on a commanding edge. He's only adding fuel to my wolf's discontent. We've been over this, Tavy, again and fucking again. This pack needs a new alpha right now. I can't be alpha without a Luna, or a Luna in waiting, one or the other. Not with my father still alive. You're not suggesting I top the old man, are you? Tavy's scowl could break mirrors. I'm not entirely against that plan. I only just catch the words he mutters darkly to himself, and I cuff him across the back of the head. There's no love lost between my beta and my father, but I'm not in power yet. He has to keep his mutinous mouth shut. There's only so much I can do to protect him if someone rats him out to the council. Although some packs still work with the new alpha killing the old one, I couldn't. My mother would be wrecked. And after Hela, I doubt she'd survive another loss. I soften my tone. Besides, one of those alpha-blooded she-wolves might just be my mate. He perks up, and I can almost sense his wolf wagging its tail. They are a hot bunch. If one is your mate, you'll be a happy man, Dirk. Although, There is one tiny surprise. He looks uncomfortable and switches topics again. What if your fated mate isn't one of them? I mean, the chances are pretty slim. Then I'll damn well take one as my Luna. We've been over this, TV. I'm out of time. If I have a fated mate and she's not my Luna, then I pray to the goddess I never, ever fucking meet her.